I'm Ryu, a marshal. Take care.
United Kingdom.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what...
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed. Side quests, skill trees fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Parries the attack and... Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Denies the attack and... what are they thinking here? Does a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. Long low attack hit. Heading into the end, goes for the super art. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hit them with a stopping block. Shinku Hadouken. Can they keep on him? Nice parry. Jumps up. A parry. A quick breather. Player 1 is working with a better game. KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Lots of aggression from both sides. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Combo with the target combo. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if it brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That's a get-some. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Still scrapping for control of the space. Smart play with the throw. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Drive back misses. Hits them with a stopping block. Shin has Shogeki to push forward. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Next, the counter. Combo! Turning it right up with a super. Looking to remove him from the distance with a period carry. Player 1 with the rhythm. Owning drops that off. Gets the corner switch. It might be some perfectly executed. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Holds out with the block. The low heavy hit. Good parry there, and both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be Prime tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything hits him with a stopping block. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. How's this round going to develop? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 holding on to that corner event and experiencing burnout. Hold your breath. Yes, drive impact for the win. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
United Kingdom.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin.
I am the pride of the Shiba Nui.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They couldn't shake the projectile. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Everything up until now, and everything from here bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. The throw missed. Jumps up. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. He Shoryu engine gives them the business. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. A drive impact could end it all here. Shinku Hadouken sets up with the jump in.
An opening.
And whip! They're wide open! Both sides getting ready! Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Flatline zone! That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that comeback! Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Starts with a jump in. Knockdown. The super armor does its job. Solid combo. Hold your breath. Gets a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Can't take the throw. Player two has the meter lead. All right, what's coming up next? Will we see a drive impact? Burnout! KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for Shinku Hadouken! How's this round going to develop? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Drive rush to keep it going. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip as this drive in fact misses. Knockdown and... Player two, what's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Player two has the super gauge advantage. And whips, they're wide open. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Great overhead attack. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player two can't afford the... Oh my god, they just choked it up. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Enough's good enough.
Final round. Fight.
Drops that off. Throws him. Just goes for it at this range. Jumps up. Throws him from above. Player, ooh, what a smart throw. Grabs and throat drive rush. What now? Player two is in burnout state. Solid anti-air. Punish counter sets the table. They can't make any mistakes. Closes it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
United Kingdom.
You'll better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
No!
No go for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Goes for the throw. Shows the overhead. Lots of aggression from both sides. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. With this super arc connect, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch charges forward. Still slugging it out at this range. Going on the offensive? KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Jumps in. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The throw missed.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in finds the mark. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Grabs him. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. The jump in catches them. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Fantastic Hadouken! Throws a projectile to zone, fires off a Shinku Hadouken! Will we see it threads it cleanly? Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up. Will that drive impact get punished? Charges forward. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Shinku Hadouken! That's not gonna hit. Jumps in. Player, excellent block. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Charges up the plasma. Excellent read. What now? That corner closes it out. That's a rank up. No, it's been amazing watching you hone your skills. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Anti-air drops. Throws him. What's next? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Throws him down. Well, they're ready for the air attack. Gets the jump in. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Box him with a target combo. Sees it coming and blocks it and goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Close them. What's next? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Decides to meet them in the air. They return to center stage. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. A drive impact could end it all here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. What'll happen here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, the throw connects. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The next touch may decide this round. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Charges up the plasma. Not in range. The drive impact doesn't deny the jump in attempt. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run from upstairs. Decides and brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 with the life lead. All right. Backs them into the corner. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Was looking for that jump attack. Goes for the super arm. Checks them with the projectile. Reads their mind and takes the throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches. All right, what's coming up next? Will we see a drive impact? Changing up the beat. Good heads-up decision, opting for the KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets them with the anti-air. Are we going to see some fireworks? Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs them. Jumps. Okay, they trade hits. Sticks the jump in. Shinku Hadouken. Breaks the block with a throw. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something. Throws them. A drive impact could end it all here. What'll happen here? KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
United Kingdom.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
No mercy.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets him. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little. Goes for the super art. Jumps up, grabs them. There's a change of size. Gets them with the anti-air. Risky up-close scrap still going. A quick breather. Quick spin bubble. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, what a smart throw. This could lead to some big damage. They push their way out of the corner. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home.
USA.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Decides to go in with the target combo. They trade hits. And now, this is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This goes for the super art? That's how you do. Pushing beats assaults them from the air. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2.
Slides and goes for the legs. Box him with a target combo.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shows the overhead. Starts with a jump in. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 fires off the Shinku Hadouken. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Doesn't miss a beat. Still scrapping for control of the space. Breaks the block with a throw. Jump. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. A drive impact could end it all here. Knockout and fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is gonna hurt. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters feel each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Good anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Trips him up. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Takes a trip. Big counter. Neither of them willing to back off. The jump in is denied. Reads them. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more. Goes for the super arc. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They need to rely. Got him up against the wall, but in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Neither of them willing to back off. Nice double lariat. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. From upstairs. Drive gauge gap here. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Both fighters planning something? Crowns them from above. Player 2 is working on burnout activates. Scrapping it out up close. Goes for the jackhammer off the Cyclone Lariat. Prioritizing the side switch. This can lead to some big closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. The last round. It's now a sets up with the jump in. Force protects the skies. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's the soup with the Lariat. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Lariator charges up the plasma. What were they thinking? Both sides getting ready. Only the crowns them from above. Taking chunks out of each other here. The jump in is the pumps the brakes on the impact. Meets the internet. Are you kidding me? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Saw him coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. Projectile to try and change the situation. Perfect air-to-air. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Takes a trip, goes for the super arc. They were anticipating that super arc. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Not shy with the grab. Life lead opens up. Nails the anti-air. Grabs him. Taking stock. Still slugging it out at this range. Player, burnout activates. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. In boom goes the dynamite. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. It fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 can build off this lead. Nice double lariat. Still scrapping for control of the space. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Going in? Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Can they claw their way back and hit? Just goes for it at this range. Big throws. A quick breather. Jumps. Burnout activates. Quick charges up the plasma. Oh, here we go. the script with a turnaround super. Shakes things up with a fireball. They're gonna have to grind out this win with no crutch. Gotta do better than that. Anti-air in the... What a finish! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
USA.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in, finds the mark. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Taking stock. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. Who's going to start things off? Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player one, Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Hughes comes crashing down on them with the Bushin beat. Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fight G2 Hadouken. What'll be the plan here? That was a well-placed projectile.
Real win.
That
Nice shot.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
an honor, to be sure.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Denies that throw attempt. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Knockdown. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Misses the drive impact. Heats it up with a combo into super. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws them to negate the block. Are we gonna see a KO? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sneaks in and hits them with a stop and pop. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 has a slight right lead. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Nice parry. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Oh, let's go! They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Looking for a chance. Reads the jump in perfectly. Back to the corner. This is gonna hurt. The drive impact doesn't work. They got punish counter sets the table. What's next? What's this Shinju Hunter gonna do? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? Who's going to call the throw connects? Throws a fireball. The low kick hits. Target combo into overhead. What's that off? Charges up the plasma. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Changes the pace with the fireball. Player 1 has the super. There's a drive impact. A jump? This can lead to some big damage. Big drive gauge different. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
I am the true master of the fist.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready to settle. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumper. They knew that throw was coming. Goes for the fireball. Knockdown. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Misses the drive impact. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump hits him with a stopping block. Shinku Hadouken. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Blade kick to smother him. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Barry! There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Looking for a hole. Anti-air in the front. Back to the corner. This can lead to some big damage. Pumps the brakes on the impact. This punish counter sets the table. Both sides. Oh, yo! Super hit. Flatlines him. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Connects with the throw. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with the low kick hits. Looking to follow up after that and eats it. Flush that off. Charges up the platform. Could we see a drive hit back here? Player 1 has the super game advantage. The pace quickens after trading hit. Hits them with confidence. Okay, this can lead to some big damage. Will they gamble something here on a drive? No hesitation or regret! Hit them with that NSFW! Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it! It is over!
I am the true master of the fist.
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that